inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. In the National League Central, the Brewers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-1. The Chicago Cubs totaled 11 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-1. Hunter Green earned his first career big league win on the mound as Cincinnati bested the Royals 5-4. The Atlanta Braves racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 9-1. Brandon Nimmo added 3 RBIs to his total, leading the Mets past the National.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar.
MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Miles Michaelis will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Lifted in the air to center field. Ramirez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over 40 home runs last season. When you start getting into that 40, 50 home run, those categories, that's special power. That's raw power. He's one of those rare commodities in baseball, so it'll be fun to watch him in this one.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And here's Christian Yelich now as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Edman takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
So now into the box is Corey Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And he nails him at third. Corbin Burns is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And now here is Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took Game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into Game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
The center fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Fouled straight back. Comes set and the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Burns is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in will be Tim Anderson. First delivery to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Now into the box, Narvaez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
The shortstop, Paul.
First pitch of the AB now, and he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Ball 2. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. Ready now is Paul Goldschmidt, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. And now Daniel Vogelback as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Line drive base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
So now to the plate, Corbin Burns. Vogelback leads off second with nobody out. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Carlson is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. The relay, and he's in there with a two-run triple.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a two-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
In is Christian Yelich, fouled off. He popped out in his first trip. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still only one out in the inning. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So next to hit is Corey Seager, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first pitch.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
High in the air out to center field. Ramirez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Brewers lead it 2-0. Now it'll be Tyler O'Neill. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tyler O'Neill is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the... Now to the plate, here is Nelson Cruz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll high into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away.
Up
next it'll be Narvaez, grounded out in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
So stepping in is Daniel Vogelbach. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base. That brings in Tommy Edman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out.
It's in there, and the Cardinals look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Next to hit is Paul DeYoung, trying here to plate the tying run from second. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Ramirez, the runner at second with 1 away. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. This is skied into short left center. After it is Yelich. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the pitcher, Corbin Burns. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Carlson is there, 1 away. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Flew out last time up. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Brewers sent back. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up,
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So bases are empty with one gone. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he got him swinging. Tyler O'Neill becomes out number 2 this inning. Yadier Molina will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Fouled away. Line to the right side. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Popped him up. Edman moving to his left. 1 out. So here is Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Edman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next up is Tim Anderson. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is in the air to right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Brewers strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Mark Griffith is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Mark Griffith.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate here is Tommy Edman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Harold Ramirez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1, and it's fouled away. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Genesis Cabrera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a looper to left. Coming in is O'Neill. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, a tag for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
The pitcher, number 39.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corbin Burns. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Molina waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead.
For the traditional 7th inning,
Zach Godley is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 46.
Pitch on the way.
Godley.
Nolan Arenado is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. 1 out. Next to hit, Paul DeYoung. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Carlson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next up, Christian Yelich. He doubled his last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Gone in. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball.
Now
Paul Goldschmidt becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Tyler O'Neill comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Yadi Molina digging in now. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rick Nakayama will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Harrison Bader will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping up is Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last AB. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Narvaez, singled in his last at bat. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as they're unable to.
Way to go. 4-6.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Bader.
Alec Bettinger is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 43, Alec Bettinger.
3rd baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Now batting, center fielder, Harold.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Yep, that ball went out. Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Brewers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Corbin Burns gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. Miles Michaelis pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Alec Bettinger hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa,